Hello guys, Gaston and his big nose hails you. Fuck yes, I got it on the first try. So, today we are going to dive slightly into tinfoil stuff again, and most importantly, Wrathion. Yes, Wrathion. Why Wrathion? Because he was spotted on BFA beta. I didn't spot it, or not himself, but his agents were spotted. So let's start with who actually Wrathion is. Well, Wrathion is a black dragon who was kinda purified, or like he was purified during the questing in fuck, was it the Redrich Mountains? I think, where you team up with Red Dragon Raystraza or Rhea, how she calls her gnomish self. Fuck that gnome. And she found some titanic device and steals a black dragon egg and purifies the egg and then dies by Deathwing's mouth, I guess. And then like the egg is hidden away somewhere, and later on you find out that he was like hidden in some kind of criminal organization, and he hatched and took over the criminal organization. And if you are a rogue, or if you were a rogue during the Dragon Soul times, you get to team up with him, like with Wrathion, to get your legendary daggers. And then during the legendary dagger quest line, you kinda eradicate every black dragon you can find. So until Legion, he was the last known black dragon. In Legion, we of course got Ebonhorn as the another black dragon who is definitely uncorrupted, as we could see in the High Mountain recruitment that the Void or the Old Gods or whatever was trying to corrupt him because he was uncorrupted. But this leads me to think that, like, if Wrathion is uncorrupted, then why haven't he got like the similar type of attacks from the Old Gods as Ebonhorn did when he left High Mountain? Or did he get those attacks and he is now corrupted and he was purified, or wasn't he like never purified and he's just doing his own shit? Because maybe old guys realized that Deathwing was not the way to do that and they needed someone more subtle, so they like are using Wrathion in the another way. Who knows? But let's continue with the who Wrathion is. In Mist of Pandaria, he kinda transformed the criminal organization into his spy agency. I think it was called like Black Talon Guard or something like that. And he was going after the secrets of Pandaria. He got some insight into Mogu research because they were able to create the life, and he was pretty interested in it. Then he ate Lation's heart of the Thunder King. He got his powers, which were the power he Lei stole from Keeper Ra. We got that power from Amantul, and he also got Amantul's souls when Titans were destroyed, so we can assume that Wrathion kinda has the powers of Amantul, the powers over time, maybe? Oh, well, it's kinda scary. We know that later on Wrathion during Pandaria allied with the Alliance and forged some kind of bond with Anduin. But in War Crimes, he kinda changed his allegiance again, and he released Garrosh. Together with Kairos Dormun, sent him to alternate universe Draenor to form the Iron Horde, and he's basically indirectly responsible for the invasion of the Burning Legion in Legion, which was what he was trying to prevent, because he got that vision of Azeroth burning and falling down and the Legion attacking and returning, and that's why he was trying to unite the world under one banner, either the Horde and the Alliance banner, and it all kinda like is... What the fuck is going on with him? But I guess that this was a master plan that blew to his face. In Warlords of Draenor, he was just spoken about. We got some mentions of him in Taylor's Garrison questline, where he, in the log there, where he was like, hey, Wrathion arrived. He's kinda acting weird, but whatever. He took my best man with him. And then like the necromancer or what the fuck was that, came in and killed everyone, and you just found the ruins of Wrathion, and the guys he took were nowhere to find. Whatever. This is some sneaky shit. Then he made a cameo in the legendary questline in the moment where Cordana betrayed Khadgar with the Tomes of Chaos, I think it was. And in Legion, well, he was supposed to be in Legion in High Mountain in the place of Ebonhorn, but that kinda got cut off. So he basically was not in Legion. We can assume that at the end of Notarian Slayer, when Ebonhorn speaks about the family business, he meant Wrathion and something with him. Now let's take a look on what does Wrathion actually have at his disposal, because this is also kinda interesting. He has a knowledge of the dragon, he's a powerful spellcaster, and we can assume that he has the powers of the Earthwarder because he is the only Black Dragon kinda interested in doing the job of the aspect. He has a desire to unify Azeroth against upcoming threats, but his desire is to basically eradicate one faction and let the other one has the complete rule over the world. And I think that this is not how it could work, because basically you cut off the half of the forces that Azeroth has at the disposal. And yeah, then he has the knowledge of the Mogu, because he was doing the research about their stuff and their magic and anima and all that kind of things, and also kinda about the Shah. And this is all that Mogu were using to create life. So we can assume that Wrathion could create life. As far as I know, Anima is currently in the possession of Blood Elves in Silvermoon, so I think we could keep an eye on his agents popping up in there, because I think he will be after that, but I will get into that later. And we know that he has the power of the Thunder King, which is fucking bad if you imagine how powerful Wrathion actually was. Like, he survived Blast from the like Forge of Origination, or he did not survive that. Okay, it killed him, but where everything in the vast radius was completely eradicated and turned into desert, Wrathion's body was without a scratch. That's how powerful Wrathion was, and this power is now in the disposal of teenage Black Dragon. Come on. That is dangerous on its own, even without some shady stuff that I am going to predict with Wrathion. Maybe he has also something from Draenor, from Taylor's garrison, because that garrison was inspired of Iraq. Perhaps he was like, going after some Arakoa stuff. We know that Arakoa were into the light magic with the High Sage Order, or how they were called, and with that big weapon which was like burning everything. And then we got also the another fraction of Arakoa, those that were following Sete and the void magic and all that kind of stuff. Like, Arakoa had a really vast magical knowledge, so I guess the Wrathion could be after that. If he was after the void stuff, then let's list what we currently know that he has. Yeah, he has the knowledge about anima and how to use it. He has the power of the Thunder King, which was basically the power of Amantul. He has the basic powers of the Black Dragon. This on its own is pretty dangerous. Then if we add some void stuff from the Arakoa, and maybe some holy stuff from the Arakoa, and maybe some Apexis crystals, because whatever we're supposed to do on Draenor and the farm Apexis crystals, and presumably some like fell knowledge, because study your opponent, find their weakness. This is kind of dangerous combination. But I'm not done with that. We can assume that he also has some Black Dragon eggs, because we don't know what happened with the Ebonhorn family matters later on, and in Notarian Slayer, or around Notarian Slayer, originally in beta was and alpha, was some like the Black Dragon eggs that Wrathion was about to collect. So I guess that Blizzard will still go with this, but they wrapped it differently. And also there is some place for drama. And now let's talk about Battle for Azeroth. His agents, as far as I know, were spotted on two places: Blackwind Slayer and Nazmir. Let's start with Nazmir. What is in Nazmir? Well, Blood Straws, Goon, which is a fucking old god, like experimented old god and encrypted old god and all that kind of stuff, but he's still an old god. And we know that they were probably prototype Titan Keepers. When we take a look on Mother and Hezrel, they don't seem to be the type of Titan Keepers from Ulduar, so presumably they were like the first prototype of them. Maybe like Titans were trying to first, like, they ripped Amantul, like Amantul ripped Yasharash, and they found that this is not working, so they captured the smallest old god and experimented upon him to find out if they can't eradicate the old gods, and then they find that this doesn't work either, so they kinda created the next generation of Titan Keepers in Ulduar. But back to the matter at hand. There is some Titan technology, there is a fucking old god, and then we have the Loa there, we have Vomsam, the Loa of Death, like the guy that collects souls, and we can assume that he also has the soul of Deathwing, maybe? Because he collects all souls, as the knowledge from Shadows of the Horde goes, when Vol'jin tries to resurrect that Tiritan was his name, then he asked Vomsamdi to give the soul back because he sent him enough souls, and he was sent enough souls, and I guess that Vomsamdi like collects all souls because Tiriton didn't kill only trolls through his lifetime. He killed also orcs and other beings, and Vomsamdi, we can guess, collected all, but that's just my wild guess. But still, if Vomsamdi has the soul of Deathwing, or other powerful dragons like Coriostras or Galagrond, maybe, then this is for, well, so now let's not get into the crazy tinfoil. First, what could he be after? He could be after Gehun's blood magic and the rot and that kind of things. Or he could be after Vomsamdi and something Vomsamdi has. And then, the Blackwing Lair. What could he be after Blackwing Lair? Well, in Blackwing Lair, there was his brother. Or brother, because we can safely assume that Wrathion is not a direct son of Deathwing, because last and only time when female black dragon survived mating with Deathwing, it was Sinestra shortly after the transformation, and from this marriage came Nefarian and Onyxia, as far as I'm concerned, and Wrathion is a son of another black dragon female. What was that? Not Nisondra. Something else. Oh, whatever, that's not important. It was on Sinestra. And so we can say that Wrathion is not Deathwing's direct son, but he can be his grandson or his or something like that. So Wrathion's brother Nefarian lived in Blackwing Lair. And what was he doing in Blackwing Lair? Like, we can say that Wrathion is the not Wrathion. Nefarian was the most innovative mind in the World of Warcraft universe. He was doing research combining all powers of the old dragonflights, creating the chromatic dragonflight pretty much unsuccessfully, but there were some working experiments, and then this research was brought to perfection by Sinestra before Cataclysm in the book Night of the Dragon. And that's where the Twilight Dragons come from. So he could be there after that, and later on Cataclysm, we found out that Nefarian also managed to create, or he was searching for a way to empower dragons, not only create the ultimate chromatic dragonflight, but also to empower dragons. And one of the result of the experiment was Atramides, that blind cunt that was being bugged and cheesed all over again because he was overtuned and blah blah blah. But that guy was also a result of the Nefarious experiments or Maloriak experiments, and that's another point. Maloriak. He is a hybrid of human and dragon, created by Nefarian. So that's another thing that Wrathion could seek out there, the knowledge of how to combine the DNA. If DNA is something working in Warcraft, but I guess so, because Blizzard is kinda into taking the real science stuff and making it magic. So this, and then there is one thing. When we were in Blackwing Descent, going to basically after you killed Maloriak, because I say after you killed Maloriak because we were killing Maloriak the last one, but once you cleared the second floor, and you triggered the event, there was Nefarian doing one important interesting thing. He resurrected Onyxia. That can't know how to resurrect dragons. Of course, he was resurrected as well, and he was resurrected by Sinestra, who was resurrected by Deathwing, but Nefarian perfected a way how to resurrect and empower dragon. And that's where the things get interesting. If Wrathion is after that, this knowledge, I cannot imagine how bad it could turn out. Because he has the power of Amantul, he has the knowledge about Shah and Anima, we can assume that he gets some void knowledge of the Arakoa. Then he was searching the blood magic or a soul of the powerful dragon in an Azmir. And then he knows how to resurrect and empower already dead dragon. Ladies and gentlemen, this smells. And it smells worse than my socks after 4 days of work and not changing the socks. What the there has been some wild speculations that Galakrond will make a return. I don't know who came up with that first, but maybe he will resurrect Galakrond. There has been some talk about the Lich King gonna do that. We know that he was also perfecting a ways of raising the dead dragons with the Death Knight class mount. But what if it's gonna be done by Wrathion? What could he use Galakrond for? Is he about to create his own dragonflight just as Nefarian wanted? And as Deathwing wanted, because the Twilight Dragonflight was the resort? Or is he going to revive the Twilight Dragonflight? Maybe was the end time kinda changed? And the end time timeline kinda changed, and the impaled dragon there on the Vermrest is not Deathwing but Galakrond? Or is Wrathion going to resurrect the fucking Deathwing and make him his puppet, and it will completely blow to his face as every other plan of his? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, and I would love to hear your thoughts. So use the comment section down below to tell me your thoughts, because this Wrathion is a cunt. He's a stealthy son of a bitch, sneaky and whatever else bad and shady stuff you can think about. So, I don't know, man. This is just bad. Maybe I was wrong when I bet all of my gold on Alaria Windrunner to be the last boss of BFA, and it's gonna be Wrathion, the mad scientist. Who knows? If you have liked my speculation, rambling, and summarization of who is Wrathion, then give this video a like. If you have disliked this, well, leave it a dislike. And use the comment section down below to tell me what you did not like. Because, there is nothing worse than when you dislike a video and don't tell your feedback what you did not like, because that really sucks. Then if you have liked this video so much that you would like to be notified about my other videos, then feel free to subscribe. Of course, before that, you can also check my channel, which is currently kind of spent by the class reviews and comparisons and all that kind of stuff. But feel free to check that, and if you will like what you will find there, then feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell to see whenever I put out another video. If you have disliked me so much that you would like to ruin my life, then feel free to take this video or any of my other videos or my link to my channel and share it on your Facebook, Twitter, Discord, or maybe even on your YouTube channel with a wording like, "Hey guys, come and light this fucker because he's a fucking terrible and idiot and he doesn't know what he's doing and he should learn his lore and blah blah blah," you know, that kind of stuff. And you probably also know why, because I'm already kinda out of my toxicity and I need to learn some new ways. Then if you have liked this video, or me, or my black weird shirt and my sleepy eyes because I haven't slept much tonight, so much that you would like to support me somehow, then feel free to take this video or any of my other videos and share them whenever you can, because you can help me to spread the word that I exist and that I'm trying to be funny and educated and tinfoil, and that's only that I exist, that this broken musician and half-broken man decided to kind of try to find himself in the depths of YouTube. And with that, I'm kind of out of what I wanted to say to you today, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you somewhere in the future, guys, so bye bye.